How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing another episode in the Pokemon TCG series. Today I'm going to be taking a look at one of the older theme decks from the X and Y series called Burning Spark. Take a look at it, have a few games with it, and just do a first impressions of the deck. It's been a while since I've looked at an old type deck, so I'm quite keen to actually take a look at this. So let's pick up this deck. I just want to mark that I bought it. And let's redeem it, and let's see how this goes. So, already not a great start. We've got a Pansy here, 60 HP for Fury Swipe, flip 3 coins, deals 10 per. It's a filler Pokemon, let's just be serious here. No one's using this for anything real. Pikachu, 60 HP, Gnaw for 10 and Agility, flip a coin. If hits, prevents all effective attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. At least its Agility is only 10 damage, because it'd be broken. Raichu, 90 HP, Thunderclap Shot. This attack does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon EX. It's a good thing there are so many Pokemon EXs in theme. Electro Smash. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So that's not bad. It's 3 energies, which isn't great, but it's not but terrible. And then the shiny Raichu. So this is our mascot. Yeah, not great. Not great. Stunfisk, 110 HP. Really beefy Stunfisk, actually. Revenge. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack during his or her last turn, this attack does 80 more damage. That's actually really good. Having Stunfisk come in mid-game and just come in with a Revenge swinging for 100 is actually really good for 2 energies. And Thunder Blast has got an energy attached to this Pokemon. So that's a really, really unfortunate bit of text there. If it wasn't for that, that would be a pretty great card. And a really high retreat cost as well. So kind of when it goes in, it stays in. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Doduo, 60 HP, double stab. Flip 2 coins, attack does 10 damage times number of heads, and Duo Delivery, draw 2 cards. Man, I wish that was just 1 energy for Duo Delivery. Doduo Delivery, sorry. If that was 1 energy, I'd be much more excited about this card. Dodrio, 90 HP, retreat 8. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat cost is 2 less. Okay, so that's quite nice. So you sit on your bench as a support type Pokemon, and you can retreat out much easier. So I guess that makes the Stunfisk play a little bit easier. And then Fury Attack. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 40 damage times number of heads. So you're dealing about 80 damage. If you're lucky, you're dealing 80 damage. If you're very lucky, 120. If you're me, probably 40. It's not bad. Honestly, I prefer this to Raichu. Magnemite, 60 HP for Shock Generator. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Not a bad stall mechanic. And Lightning Ball, honestly, Shock Generator. Just stall out your opponent. And then Magneton, Static Shock, same story basically. And then Electro Ball to discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. There's a lot of discarding energies. Well, when I say a lot, there's 2. Which is a lot more than I would like. Unless there's a way to reattach those energies. Oh, Magnezone. That's quite interesting. I presume it's a one-of? I assume it's going to be a one-of. Yeah, it's a one-of. Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach an energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Alright, that's not bad. Discard a lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. Magnetic Circuit is not bad at all. You can get a lot of value out of that, especially considering there's quite a few Pokemon in this deck that have a very high energy cost. If you're sitting with quite a few energies in hand and you drop this Magnezone, you can actually have a lot of fun with this. So this is a really good card, actually. This is a really, really good card, and I can see a lot of value in it. Cyndaquil, 60 HP, 10 and 30. Not bad. Again, another discard. There's lots of discarding. Quilava is 80 HP for Mini Eruption. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is an energy card, this attack does 30 more damage. Not bad, but again, you're losing another energy to discard pile. Well, it's a random card, but it could be an energy. No stage 2. Smeargle, second coat. Once during your turn, you may switch a basic energy card attached to your active Pokemon with a different type of basic energy card from your discard pile. Okay. So if you've got like a fire energy attached, you can swap it out for an electric energy and vice versa. It's actually not a bad Pokemon ability. It's really not a bad Pokemon ability. Sorry, I can't speak this morning. So that's quite interesting. Fennekin, Fire Breathing, flip a coin. If hits, this attack does 30 more damage. Not bad. I'd love to see that was 1 energy, but it's fair. It's a lot of damage for 1 energy. And then Flamethrower, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon, but it's a 3 energy cost. If it was a 2 cost, I could accept it, but for a 3 cost, that's so expensive. Dedenne. Thundershock, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Really good stall Pokemon, actually. I love the Dedenne. First active, I'd be really happy with Dedenne. Alright, that's it from Pokemon. Not bad. There's a few filler Pokemon I would like to not see. Like Pansear could be removed quite easily. Honestly, this Raichu line is very subpar. Very subpar. Magnezone is something to look out for. Magnezone and Smeargle combo is actually really nice as well. Because you can basically load up with electric energies and swap out fire if you need it for one of the fire type Pokemon. So that's quite interesting actually. In terms of trainers, we've got Prof's Letter, which is always good to see. Reserve Ticker, which is not bad. It's a 50-50 chance. Yeah, it goes on top of your deck. It's a bit awkward, but it can be pretty great. Super Rod is really nice. Shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from discard pile onto your deck. It's really versatile. So this is a trainer. This as a trainer is really good. Only one switch. One Fisherman though, which is good to see. And one of the most broken trainers, which is Wally, which is really, really good. Really good to get a Wally. Does anything work with Wally? Does it actually matter? I mean, I get Quilava, maybe. Dodua, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of awkward in the sense that it's really cool, but they aren't great evolution Pokemon. One Pokemon Center Lady, one Skylar. I haven't actually used Skylar in a long time. One Pokemon Fan Club. Giovanni's Scheme, quite interesting. Draw cards into your 5 cards in your hand, or during your turn, your Pokemon's attacks deal 20 more damage. So it's a very versatile trainer, which I quite appreciate. Generic draw 3, only one off. There's not much draw in this deck, my word. Ooh, there is not a lot of draw in this deck. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. And then 18 energies. Alright. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. As is tradition, I guess, with these auto type decks. It doesn't have a lot of damage. It's got some interesting supporter Pokemon. Some like a benched Pokemon, which I can see some value in. The Magnezone is really good. Smeargle is really good. You getting whatever energy you need, basically. Dodrio is really good, because you're getting retreat costs out there, so you can play a bit more of a retreat game. So in terms of support Pokemon, it's a pretty good deck. But in terms of your actives, it's not great. Yeah, they took the first turn. Always take the first turn. Okay, I got Dedenne first, which is really exciting, because this Dedenne is actually pretty good. I am very happy with Dedenne, because you can just shut down your opponent. If you get lucky, granted, if you get lucky. But you can just shut down your opponent, which is really exciting. They're going to evolve this Chinchou, though, which is a bit frustrating. It would have been really great to see like a Thunderous, or especially a Tornadus in the front spot, which would have been fantastic. Because that's going to be an issue, because I can swap in next turn, and then I'm in serious trouble. So let's get these down. I'll try with this. I'll see how it goes. I'm not overly enthusiastic about it. Overly confident about it. I'm a little bit concerned, because they can quite easily play a Tornadus and then switch out with a switch, or even the twins, to go into Thunderous Gale, which will then be a KO. Getting rid of Pidgey. I'm presuming to go into a Tornadus, yeah. Let's see, are they going to make that play? If they do, I'm actually in serious trouble. If they're able to switch this out for free, I'm in serious trouble this turn. Yeah. I called it. Good play to my opponent. That's a really, really good play. Good side for my opponent there. I'm just going to try and stall a bit with this Magnemite, which is really awkward because I'd love to go into Magnezone, but I don't know if that's going to happen. 2 tails in a row. That's really bad. Really, really bad. This is probably going to be a very quick game. It was a great setup for my opponent there. Really, really good setup for my opponent there. Yeah, they've had a perfect start. I don't even know what I'd play into this if I was playing any deck. Really good start for my opponent there, so definitely well played. Good foresight. Very good foresight. Yeah, there's just nothing to play into this. Like, I'll try, I'll certainly try. But there's not a whole lot I can do into this. Alright, let's get that down there. Let's go 1, let's go 2. Let's get that down there. I can at least get some damage off with that Stunfisk next turn. But like I said, it's going to be so difficult to make any comeback. Because, like, that was a perfect hand for my opponent. I don't think they could have asked for better. Yeah. What's that, turn 3 Dragonite? Turn 4 Dragonite? Like, nah, it's game. No, that was turn 1. Price card 6 was turn 2. Price card yeah, so it's turn 4. Yeah, this has been a fantastic game for my opponent. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. There's literally nothing I could do against this, no matter what deck I was playing. This is game, set, match. 100% game, set, match. Because I can come in, I'm literally playing for 1 prize card right now. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't know if I'm going to get that. Because I'm going to swing and do 100 damage here, but they're going to just retreat out and then just destroy my bench. There's Fennekin, which, yeah, I guess is something. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Just props to my opponent for a great game. Because, yeah, you just retreat out here and hit my bench a few times in this game. Man, perfect hand. Like, for all of you playing Soaring Storm out there, like, that hand you just saw, that's what you want to see. That is perfection in a hand. Because, I mean, even if the Cynthia, they hit the Cynthia with a 0 card hand. Which is amazing. Like, you always want to see that. So yeah, definitely very, very good draws for my opponent. Not making excuses, like obviously trying to win with an old deck like this is less than ideal. But yeah, no. It's not happening. I apologize. Yeah. It's one of those games, unfortunately. It is good to see Soaring Storm pop off like this. What is happening? What? I think if this is any other game, I'd call scripting, because this is crazy. Crazy good for my opponent here. Yeah. Like, they've had a supporter every turn for draw. Basically every turn they've had a supporter for draw. They haven't missed a single drop. They're up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 energies to my 0. And up prize cards. 5 prize cards. So it's just like a complete stomp. And I draw the wrong energy at that. Cool. Well played. Let's try again. Yeah, that's definitely awkward. Unfortunately, in a case like this, like, you can't even get angry, man. Like, you can't get angry with this. Man, I'm so sorry. My green screen's bombing out quite badly. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so with regards to the green screen, I might actually be moving soon, which is why I haven't bought a light or changed my setup for a while. So I might be moving soon, which is super, super exciting. Also, kind of the reason I haven't been streaming for the last 2 weeks. When I say soon, I mean a couple of months, but I might be moving soon, which is really exciting, because I might be able to get a better setup going. A more permanent setup, because I've got a really temporary setup at the moment, which is a bit awkward. But yeah, I might be moving soon, which means I can get a proper setup going, get an actual light in, because I know this camera ain't fantastic. And hopefully get a new camera going soon. And a proper mic as well. So, hey, maybe some good things to come in a couple of months, which will be quite exciting. But let's see how this goes. Not a terrible opening hand. I wouldn't say it's great either. Going up against Blazing Volcano is always scary. Let's see what we can do here. If I need to get super lucky off this Thundershock. Super, super lucky off Thundershock. Sorry, the green screen is really irritating. I do apologize. I know it's not great right now, but hopefully it'll be better soon. So let's see what we can do here. That timer ball is actually really irritating, because what it means is that I can't paralyze. Well, I can paralyze, but it's not going to do anything. I can evolve Fennekin at some point, I can evolve Magnemite at some point. Smeagol at this point doesn't do anything for me, so I don't want to take a bench space for no reason. So let's just go for Thundershock. We do get lucky, so we get the Paralysis off. It's actually a really cool coin. We do get the Paralysis off, which is really good, but I do know my opponent has an evolution, so its value is kind of decreased in that sense. But again, my opponent's kind of got to play around it now, which is, I guess, something. The issue is I don't really have damage. Like, looking at my bench, looking at my hand, I'm really sitting with any damage. Okay, that's not going to do anything at least for now. No bite coming out, which means they don't have an energy in their hand, which is good for me at least. I'd rather go in as Stunfisk to get that damage off. Could be drawn to an energy at some point. Ooh, double heads. That's really, really lucky. If they've got a queen on this turn 3 drop, it's going to be terrifying. Going for Prof. Do not tell me they've got a queen. So, like, they're not going to get the attack off this turn anyway, because there's no way for them to get another energy on. Okay, cool. There was no way they can get another energy down. Once during a turn before you attack, you may switch a basic energy card attached to your active Pokemon with a different type of basic energy card from your discard pile. So I'm going to put the energy drop there, because Smeagol next turn can swap it around. Make it look like I don't know what I'm doing. And let's go Thundershock. Okay, it's a Tails. It's a Tails. That's alright. Let's see what we can do. Early Charizard. That's a really early Charizard. And there's a second Charizard coming very, very soon. I don't like the look of this. Ooh. Sorry, everyone. I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. Oh. I didn't even wake up recently. Alright, my opponent's bench is looking like a lot of Panitas and a lot of Rapidashes coming in soon. And 2 Charizards sitting on the bench. So needless to say, my opponent's bench is looking terrifying. There comes a Charizard, which is going to be an easy KO. So Dedenne has served its purpose, slowed the game down a little bit. But I'm kind of running into that issue I spoke about earlier, where this deck just doesn't have damage. It's got some really cool ideas, but there's just no damage. Great supporters, like, this is one of those decks I wouldn't have minded picking up, just to add cards to my collection. Like some really useful cards to my collection. But that's kind of where it ends. Let's discard that. And get a electric energy. Pokemon fan club. May as well get a Pikachu down because you know I might evolve at some stage. And let's get that Doduo going. There we go. Let's get Pikachu at some point. Let's get Doduo down to get the retreat costs off easier. Let's go for revenge. Nice big hit from my opponent. Unfortunately, it's not a KO, which is what I really would have liked. But at least it's some decent damage, which is respectable. Yeah, unfortunately, my opponent's able to get this off again, and they can do it next turn to get a free retreat. Yeah, no surprise there. If Fennekin go forward. Of all these Pokemon, I don't mind losing Fennekin. Alright, let's get that there. I got no energies, which is really unfortunate. I can retreat though, which is really cool for Dodrio. But unfortunately, I got no value here. I got no energies in hand. I got no draws. It's honestly one of the biggest issues with these old decks. It's just the lack of draw. You can't do anything because you can't get your answers out, which is what's so important. There's Magneton, which is actually pretty cool. But again, it's only really cool if I get Magnezone and I get tons of energies, like a Fisherman or something. So it's cool, but it's not that cool. Oof, this is gonna be overkill. Absolute overkill on Fennekin. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is happening. Cannot stop yawning. Oh, man. Let's just put Smeargle forward. Smeargle's actually got a lot of value with that second card. So I'm going to retreat the Smeargle into Fennekin. Is Karen going? I'd like to get a prize card, like I said, and I've said in previous videos. I'd like to get at least one prize card with these old school decks. It's honestly what I kind of go for. I don't expect to win with these old type decks. It's more to showcase the old type cards. And yeah, honestly, I think the biggest highlight of the series is seeing how much faster the decks are playing these days. Especially with regards to drawing. Because, I mean, these old school decks, they just don't draw. I got my prize card, which is super exciting. Kind of a roundabout way of getting it, but hey. If this Thunderclap shot was to every Pokemon that wasn't a Pokemon EX, this would be fantastic. Broken, but fantastic. Let's just let this go forward. I didn't actually see if they flipped heads there. I was busy talking to the camera. They didn't flip heads, which means I can go and I can do Static Shock and paralyze you. And I cannot paralyze you. So that is not in a good spot for Magneton. Yeah. But unfortunate. Really unfortunate. This deck is interesting and it's got really, really good supporters. But it just doesn't have... It just doesn't have damage. There's just no damage. Which is really, really sad, because it's got some really cool ideas. But just without any damage, you just can't do anything. There's literally nothing you can do without damage. Like, I don't even know how you win with this deck. I can see the idea they went for, but it's just, it's so slow. So slow. But again, like, how are you supposed to play with no retreats? With no draw cards. I just realized now, Raichu has 0 retreat cost, which is actually really good. Yeah, 0 retreat cost is, there's a lot of value in that. There's a load of value in that. They got tired of me switching out the whole time. Alright, let's see. Can I get a paralysis off here? Just to mess with my opponent, because this game is so done. So done. Let's see. I don't even look at any of you. Let's go. Static Shock. Pa! Why? I think Dedenne was like the only Pokemon that dealt damage. I don't even know how to play this better. I genuinely don't know how I could have played that better. Anyway. Well played to my opponent. Burning Spark. No draw, no damage. It's a really bad combination. Really bad combination. But hey, I'm not touching a Dark Quest because there are no Dark type decks. Right, well, that was awkward, but that is our first video done. For a while. I know it's been a bit of a quiet 2 weeks. There's been a lot happening this side. But I am glad to be back and I hope to make a whole bunch more videos. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, if I can speak my word today. And until next time, cheers. Enjoy.